is October 5th. It's probably 60 degrees outside. It's supposed to be blowing in a cold front tomorrow, Saturday. And it's supposed to be really windy tomorrow. So I had about an hour and a half to hunt tonight. And I might get a chance in the morning to sit. I'll probably sit in the same spot since we got a northwest wind blowing through here. So I wanted to get everything, get the camera arm set up, could make sure all my shooting lanes were good, and that I could film. So cleared a spot right here so you can see down here. That's probably where we'll have a shot, if anything. Granted, that is a little bit downwind, but they don't seem to mind. But hopefully they come out of the corn behind us here. Be a nice chip shot or down at the bottom. We'll see. You got an hour, like I said, and then maybe sit in the morning. I haven't sat in a while, so this feels good. It's a sweet spot. Got about 15 minutes left. There's obviously not a shortage of coons. That was probably, 10 of them I've seen. Should put a couple extra arrows in. Anyways, I think I'm going to try to sit here in the morning. And we'll see if I got to work super early. I got a new job helping. There's another frickin' coon helping doing some retaining walls for my buddy. And so I really don't have a whole lot of time doing this and running my business. So hopefully it's going to rain a little bit in the morning and it might be too wet. So I'm going to leave the camera arm up here. It should be fine. It's not going to pour. And sit in the morning, hopefully. I really should take the camera arm back in case I don't sit. We'll see. Hopefully we can see something die yet, but I kind of doubt it. Bye. This is why you don't leave your camera arm in the tree, because never fails, you don't end up going hunting. It was raining this morning and I wasn't going to film, and got back tonight, didn't have time. And the spot I'm going tomorrow is going to be sweet, but guess what? I need a camera arm and it's still in the tree. So I'm going to go out and get it. It's like, I don't know, 8:30 at night, and got a little bit of a drive in the morning, like a half hour, but it should be sweet. Wind will be perfect. Cold fronts moved in. It's going to be 34, 35 degrees in the morning. Northwest wind. It's going to be prime. So hopefully we can make it happen. Tomorrow will be kill day. It's October 6th right now. But I'm going to go get this and get back here and probably think about going to bed soon. It's going to be an early morning. See you in the AM. Good morning. It has been a rodeo so far. First, I was a little late getting here. Got in perfectly quiet. Probably the quietest I've legit ever got into the stand. Got everything hooked up. Went to film some owls hooing. They did a really cool sequence. Clicked the camera on. There's no battery in it. So I get a battery out, can't put it in while it's on the camera arm. So I go to take it off while I snap the door to put the battery in to shut it. Snap that off. So I tried rigging it up for like 10 minutes. That didn't work. Went down, found it in the grass, luckily. Hooked it back up, and obviously we're working now. So. It's chilly. I don't think you can see my breath on camera, but I can see it. I've already seen 8 deer, probably. I know one of them was at least a little buck. They're all huge bodied. Hopefully some of them make their way down this way. But at least we're seeing deer, that's what I'm talking about. Up on their feet. Let's see how it goes. I gotta work at 10, so I'll get out of here 9:15, 9:30. Unless I shoot one, then screw work. Sorry, Clay. Alright, let's do it, baby. That was sweet. I wasn't sure if I was going to see anything close enough to shoot today. It makes, 10 deer, which is pretty sweet. I figured it'd be a good morning. Like I said last night, it's like 34 degrees this morning. West wind, I thought it was going to be more north. And generally, there's this creek, dry creek here, runs north and south for most of this piece of property. And I like it to have some north in it, so those bucks will be walking into the wind, but with some west in it, it blows out over this alfalfa. But I got in here and it was straight in my face, so blowing straight west, which is fine. Obviously, it worked good for those two. Alright, it's 9 o'clock. I need to get out of here, go to work, hopefully. Should only have a couple hours of work. I think I'm going to come back here, take this stand down, and move it to the south, probably, 600-800 yards, right on the edge of the corn and the alfalfa where all those deer came this morning. They do that about every time I sit here. And down in there, if you've watched some of the other episodes, or other videos, it's down by where my muzzleloader blind is. So I think that's in that trail cam video. Anywho, if I got time this afternoon, that's the plan. Gonna move this and probably start sitting here some more because there's some shooters running around. I need to check cams, but I don't have any extra cards. Till next time. What's up? Set up in the new spot. Got a perfect wind. When I was coming in here, there was a deer on the east side of this, out in the corn, and they're gonna finish picking it this morning, I think. And so I got into the trees, got to my stand, and just a little bit ago something came out of the corn behind me to the west. And I haven't seen it. I don't know if it's coming this way or what it's doing. The spot's legit. The camera's a little out in the open. I mean, I'm kind of out in the open on the front here, but probably 20-ish feet up. That should help some. But I'm excited. Probably gonna sit till at least 10 or 11. I saw yesterday the Hunting Public posted something that they were seeing deer move to like 10:30. I got nothing to do except go eat lunch with the family, so I think I'm gonna go hunt. Or I am gonna hunt until I gotta leave and go do that. It's a nice morning, bright 40, low 40s, west-northwest wind. Exactly what we want. Keep our fingers crossed, but might be a good morning. Well, it's 9 o'clock. We're pretty close to it anyways. It's supposedly like 8 degrees warmer today. There's a little bit of a breeze picking up. And I'm wearing pretty much the same stuff I was yesterday, except warmer socks and warmer boots. But my body is kind of cold. And I'll stick it out another hour and a half at least. I'm gonna swap trail cam cards and boogie. I'm not gonna be too pissed if I don't see anything, because I know this is a legit spot and there's a piss ton of corn still up. So, a little closer to rut. This place will be rocking. Oh, I also swapped a stand at my house after we did this one yesterday, and it's in a sweet spot. I was going through old trail cam pictures and kept looking at how many deer walked past this certain area that I haven't really had a stand on ever. So I moved it over there, and it's legit. So we'll hunt here,